Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I have the Bridgeport Knife Company's uh, box in front of me. This contains the $3.95 that I was doing for Jason Brown's family. Hashtag be up. I am finished, and I just wanted to show you guys the end result. If you're ready. Not that it's like amazing, but I sure hope that it looks good to the naked, or to the naked eye. Okay. I hope they enjoy this knife as much as I think Jason would. So what do you guys think? I thought that leaving the hardware, that stonewashed color would look really good and pop a little bit. And I think it looks really good like that. I like uh, the the way they did the anything that's gray on here, like the silver. I mean, the pivot and the hardware, I believe, are all titanium, and I just think that he did a really good treatment on these. And let me know what you guys think. I'm really nervous about this one, um, just because I want Nora and Sarah to be happy with it. Um, what do you guys think below? You guys, some of you out there knew Jason much better than I did, so yeah. I also wanted to do just a quick review on the 395. This thing is awesome. This is a grail knife for me. I know it's not one of these $300 knives that you have to pre-order or anything like that, but it feels so premium in your hand, and the action is phenomenal. Perfect centering. The pocket clip blends in with the handle and is contoured, so it's very, very comfortable. Check it out. It looks so good. I love the way he did this. So I hope that Garrett thinks that I did his knife justice. He asked me to send him pictures and stuff when I was done, so I'll be doing that. But my my biggest concern is if they're going to be happy with it, if they're going to think that the amount of time I had this in my possession, it was worth it. I want it to be worth it for them. So, you know, let me know what you guys think down below. So I try to do a couple little tricks to make it shimmer. And in the light, you definitely can see how it shimmers. Um, so let me know what you guys think. Check out that action. Oh my God, it's so good. I put a little Loctite on the pivot, but that's it. Nothing, I barely put any oil on it because I didn't want it to leak onto the anodization, because sometimes I find that anode can get ruined by oil. In my personal experience, that has happened at least one time before. So I didn't want to put too much oil on there. I just used one of those little Q-tip type of applicators by Knife Pivot Lube that they sell in like 15 packs or 10 packs or something. And I just applied, a very thin amount to the scales and the bearings, which are really good. Another thing I wanted to talk about on this knife is the build quality. It's so good. This kid, he's so young, and for this to be his first knife, he's got a bright future. That's all I have to say. This thing is built so well. It reminds me of a Spyderco build. You know how the pivot is actually 3 pieces instead of just 2. I feel like that creates a more like a better fit, and I feel like that could keep, in the long run, that could actually keep the blade where it is. It's centered now, so I'm hoping it stays that way, since the pivot is 3 pieces, so it has the midsection that both of these screws screw into, and then the pocket clip is in also the back spacer. So it's screwed into the back spacer, and you should never have a problem with this loosening up because it's not directly into the scale, which is titanium, but it has liners, which was another genius step for Garrett to take. The liners make this thing incredibly rigid and very just sturdy. I guess rigid and sturdy are about the same thing. But this thing is going to last forever. It is a beautiful knife. I would recommend everybody get your hands on one. If you like the aesthetics, you'll love the build quality. The choil that he put in to choke up is kind of a hidden choil, or that's just like a term I like to use because it's not real out loud and proud. Kind of like the Stinger that I just opened up. So you can see on the Stinger, there's no mistaking that there's a choil in that blade. So I think there's a big difference when you can hide it the way he did and effortlessly. The man has a great future in the knife business. I wish him all the success in the world, and I think he will be a huge success because if you don't already have one of these, I have a feeling a lot of you would really like it. He does another variation of the same knife with still with the same titanium scales, which I will post a before picture. I'll throw a picture in there for you guys. But yeah, the other variation has black hardware, which I think is beautiful, and that is the one that I would get. So if you like, if you like, stonewashed titanium with black hardware, oh my God, the treatment he did is is beautiful, you guys. So I love to support small makers or small batch makers. I think it's really important for this community to support these younger people that are coming out with these phenomenal designs, or even the bigger people like Quiet Carry. They're still small batch makers, but they are getting up there. They're really well known now. It's they're a huge part of the community and very well known already. So I want the same to happen for Garrett because his stuff is really good so far. I love it. I really do. So very good. If any of you know how big the Stinger is, that'll show you about the size of the 395. It's a very nice medium size. Just kind of, it's not small, but here I'll put the mini Penguin next to it. Um, just in case any of you know what the mini Penguin looks like. So there's the mini Penguin, and then the Stinger here. The Stinger is about a ½ inch longer, it looks like. I love this blade shape, by the way, and it's got a hollow grind on it. The handles on this are thicker, so you're going to feel a more substantial grip on this one than you would the Stinger. The Stinger is so thin, you can still get a good grasp on it, but it's not as well. It doesn't fit in the hand as well as this. This feels incredibly substantial. Fred says hello, you guys. The jimping on the back of this is nice. It's really nice. I guess if I were him, I would put like some jimping back here and then split it up and put a little bit up here to where it ends about up here, because I feel like you can still use this just fine, but I think it would be even better if it was just up a little further. And then if you put like a space in between, I feel like it would just add to the aesthetics. That's just me. No critiquing at all. There's nothing I can really say about this knife other than really good things, because this thing is amazing. It really is. The hollow grind is shallow, but it gets really thin behind the edge, and this thing is just a slicing beast. However, I don't want to use it because it's not my knife. So I don't want to, take away from the edge at all. I just wanted to show you guys, maybe I'll just slice a piece of paper real quick. Let's see if it compares in the handle thickness to, yeah, it's about as thick as a QSP Penguin. This is the mini, but it's still as thick as the normal size. So if you know how thick the normal size QSP Penguin is, then you know how thick this one is. So let's grab a piece of paper and see how sharp this guy is. 1 second, please. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oops. Yeah. It's so, oh, I suck. It's so smooth. It feels like there's something on there. No, there's nothing on there. Let's see. Yeah, it probably could use maybe a strop or something, but I'll leave that up to whoever is going to be using it, if they're going to be using it at all. This may just be a keepsake for Nora for the future, or it may be, just a little family heirloom. And what a beautiful one at that. I really hope I did this knife justice, because I am in love with this knife and I want to impress Garrett too. I'm not going to lie. I want everybody to be impressed with this knife. I think it's beautiful. So I stand behind my work 100%, and I will take whatever critique you guys have coming at me. So, leave your thoughts down below. Let me know how you feel about it. All right. See you soon.